Good morning to you once again on a Friday. Give yourself a pat on the back. You made it to the weekend, TGIF, and you're looking downtown. Now that we can see downtown, the fog beginning to subside on Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9, 68 degrees. Winds are calm, and now the humidity slowly but surely coming down from 100%. While we had fog in the first place and some of that residual ground moisture. Now this line of storms did actually move through the Baton Rouge area earlier this morning at about 4 a.m. Didn't even look nearly this impressive, and this really is not anything strong to severe. But right now, Thibodaux finally going to dry out, and Homa under the gun for right now. But again, we're not seeing anything severe, and New Orleans, I would say within the next 10 to 15 minutes, will also start to clear out the storms. So the front and rain, they're both moving out. Nicer weather moving in. We're going to be feeling spring-like all throughout the forecast. So even though the front moved through, we're not going to get any kind of cool down whatsoever. Before I jump back into the radar and beyond with your forecast, brief digression. Let me step on out and show you this. The blood worm moon full eclipse that is going to be happening Tuesday morning. That's this upcoming Tuesday, March 3rd. It'll mark the third full moon of the year. And there you can see I put the times at the bottom of the screen. So for us, for Central Time Zone, right around 5 a.m. the eclipse will start. That's Tuesday morning, 5:30 in the morning for the peak, and right around 6 a.m. when everything wraps up. And we should be able to see it, weather, of course, cooperating. There you see the current burn bans, and we've added a couple over the past week or so, one of which, of course, Ascension Parish, and they're indicating that they might leave that up there for the next month or so. So the duration really does vary from place to place, and the farther west you go in the state, it looks like they have a little bit more in the way of burn bans because of the drought monitor. We're going to show you that a little bit later on in the show. Baton Rouge got a little bit of rain, and I mean a little bit. We had not even a tenth of an inch between 4 and 5 o'clock this morning. And here's what's left of the line. As for the clearing, that's still about another hour or two, especially when the high fog gets on out of here. But you can see that we're already starting to wrap in the more dry air, the stable air. As we get higher in the atmosphere, you can see the fiery oranges right here in the water vapor imagery. So there goes the front. But as I said, we're still going to hit high temperatures around 80 degrees. That's today, and then more 80s on the way. But in case you're wondering, sort of the front make any kind of difference? Well, it'll make a little bit of difference here. It's going to drop our dew points over the weekend, so it's not only going to look better over the weekend, it's going to feel a little bit better too. We're still going to hit highs in the 80s, but the humidity is going to come down. That's going to feel a little bit better. As for the next rain or the next rain potential over the next 7 days, not that much lingering in the forecast. I would say maybe a tenth of an inch. So of course, temperatures getting up around 80 degrees and clearing those skies out throughout the day. We should hit that high temperature, I would say, right around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Still warm by 6 p.m., but it will cool down tonight. If your overnight plans are going to be late night, you might want the light jacket as lows get down to the mid-50s. In the all-important 7-day forecast, yeah, we are just going to be living in the 80s for the foreseeable future. We do have a couple of small rain chances next week. No big deal, but in the meantime, those weekend plans are ready to rock and roll.
Certainly seems that